Mendoza again, same play. His 4 years at Maryland. Play action. Mendoza lets it rip over the middle. It's pulled.
All kinds of space out here.
He keeps it, curls around.
Or some assistant making those decisions.
Mendoza to near side. Otherwise, he has been phenomenal today. Quick throw.
There you go. Timing type throws.
Mendoza uncloaks one down the seam. It's caught at the straight pass. Sideline.
True story.
Oh, little trick play. I don't know. Caught.
Mendoza goes to the second option. That's a beautiful pass to E.J. Williams. They work it at the 23. And there it is. Nowakowski again. And the top. Going for the corner. It's caught. Beautiful play fake. Carries 74 yards, averaging 8.2 per tote. Look at that. Outstanding committee of backs. I mean, it really is. Mendoza with all kinds of time. Dumps it to Hindi underneath. Look at this. B remains the setback out of the shotgun. Mendoza's pass is caught.
The 49ers currently now, Mendoza clearly showing that he understands, and you can see it on full display.
Mini teacup formation. And they go the opposite way for
that here this year. 1st and 10, Mendoza all kinds of time to survey his options across the middle. Movement by Brady on the right side. Mendoza, again, he's got some time to throw. He tucks and goes. Fernando. Yeah, now they'll do a hefty rotation of those three backs as Mendoza goes in the air. Pass is complete, shutting off tacklers across the 30. Charge 25, the ball's now on the 13. Cooper Jr. And it's straight for the end. Mendoza across. Mendoza on 1st and goal. Fade route after the 2-minute timeout. Mendoza sits in the pocket, floats down.
4th down pickup. Now Mendoza through the air. Over the middle, there is Cooper. Gets away from one and another. Cooper inside the 20. Still
catch is where he excels.
To the outside. Cooper had 4 touchdowns last week. Looking for his first today.
Your quarterback at one time.
3rd and 4. Mendoza. Hemby. 1st down. And then some. Down the sideline. Roman Hemby. Now 1st down from the 24. Quick throw. Cooper. Mendoza looks. Steps into one. End zone. Quarterbacks they've had in the past, like Curtis Rourke last year. Another one to the outside. Surratt makes a man miss. Here he goes down the sideline. They could use a big stop here. Mendoza gets rid of it. Nowakowski with a catch. Now he's got a combo in front. Nowakowski, turn on the burners. Every step of the way. Mendoza looking to escape. Last second he finds Surratt.
Mendoza.
2nd and goal. Mendoza, end zone.
Right back to the air. To the end zone. Touchdown. Right back to the air. Mendoza, sideline. Got a wide open man. Now Mendoza to throw. Sideline, right on the money to Mendoza. Quickly, Surratt. Here comes a blitz. Boy, he's got lots of room to go. Picks up a first. Stands in. Gonna keep it himself. And there he goes. Knocked out of linebacker blitz. Mendoza drilled and put it right on the money. Looking and delivers. Surratt kept his feet. Mendoza, sideline, got him. Big game. 3rd and 10. Slant, a run, and there he goes.
To front for the Ducks. Mendoza gonna go on the sideline and got it on the bootleg. Mendoza throws, and he's got the first so far this year. Mendoza fires near sideline, got it at the 34. Wide out screen, little bubble screen, and back. Mendoza gonna take off on his own. He's got the 1st down and more. Mendoza, here comes the heat. Throws to the outside, throws a strike, complete. Elijah for straight football games. This one's a little high, and what a grab. A one-hander by Cooper to work with. Mendoza fires near side. On the RPO, the throw is Mendoza comes up firing on second and short. Mendoza scanning the field, throws out to Himby, got away, got a first down and more. Mendoza, quick slant, a little bit behind the receiver. Mendoza throws complete, got it to Surratt, first down. Surratt with his motion man on that play, and now he's in motion. Here comes the pressure. Throws to the corner.
Down and long test. Mendoza hangs in the pocket to Spartan 48. This pass complete. And even before Fernando told us that. Second down and 5. Just enough mobility. Mendoza, soft roll to the right. Finds his man. We want to get him those third and long situations, not the third and short. And this is a typical category in the Big Ten Conference. But his team has been playing with a renewed enthusiasm. This is a nice dodge of the tackle by Nowakowski, who goes to Michigan State. 24. Mendoza with a deep drop. Complete to Surratt. Surratt with a move. Gets to the goal line. It's been an absolute pleasure to have that kind of coaching. When he starts off this drive, standing next to him will provide some blocking for Mendoza. He's going to try to pick it up through the air, and he does. Hemby's been basically non-existent as far as a rush gainer. Down the middle, Mendoza's right on the mark.
No doubt.
Underneath, another good chunk. It's 71 yards through the air. That's a season high for Fernando, and he wants more. What a
9. Mendoza steps up in the pocket, wants to run it, cuts it back inside. Still on the move. Oh, Fernando Mendoza. Looking, Mendoza buys time, caught over the middle, Williams. Mendoza in the backfield. Mendoza sprints out, squares, throws. In America. Mendoza scampering, turns, first, Mendoza! Fernando Mendoza looking, buying time, lets it go.
Mendoza fires down the middle, completes it. And now it's Mendoza on the keeper. And Fernando's got a big Mendoza quarterback draw. He's going to walk in. Mendoza in the shotgun. Looking left, going in the seams. Got a big gainer here. And it's Charlie Becker. Becker stumbles a little bit at their own 20. And the quick throw to the outside is complete, but only about a... Fernando Mendoza looking for more. Goes to the corner, wide open.
Play fake. Mendoza looks backside, over the middle. Caught! Deep! And Mendoza to throw it. Mendoza steps up in the pocket, gets away from pressure. Touchdown! Second down and 11 at the 41. Mendoza in trouble. Mendoza wants to run it again. Mendoza. Underneath, caught, Nowakowski. Mendoza under pressure. Mendoza, they can't get him. He throws. Mendoza to the corner, caught. Mendoza. Oh! And at the 25, Mendoza rolls out on the move, caught. 17, Mendoza again, comes out. Mendoza, sideline throw, caught, State hold on. Mendoza, over the middle, hey! Mendoza, in trouble, it's out!
Williams and Cooper off the field on second down and 10, set up the screen to Black. Blockers in front of him, Black pushes his way past the 35. I think they will on the Wisconsin sideline too. Mendoza going for it all, and for improvement. Mendoza sets up the screen. Nowakowski's in the open, still breaking tackles inside the 30-yard line. Nowakowski in the sport. Mendoza, deep ball down the middle. He's got a man catch. Becker, high formation, back to pass, and it's a touchdown. Mendoza to pass on first down. Across the middle, Nowakowski the catch. Trying to get the edge. Stays on his feet.
To Washington.
Mendoza sneaks out. Finds his up. Mendoza to pass. Got a man. That's Cooper. Mendoza to pass. Mendoza. Touchdown.
Mendoza 0 for 2 right now, held it for a while, and that's a 3rd and 5. Fake, toss, 2nd and 5. Mendoza keeps, and Mendoza scores. Right to the air. Mendoza up the middle, got lots of room. Mendoza, quick flip, work to do. An alley and a first down. Oh, pass, slinging out wide, and a wide open lane. Touchdown. In black, easily over 200 combined. Blitz, floats one. Omar Cooper, got it. And still rolling. Omar Cooper.
At the 25, Hemby in the backfield. Mendoza throwing on first down underneath. Down at 4 at the 41. Mendoza to throw it with time. Bounces out. Mendoza wants to run it. Dumps it down. 22. Mendoza sideline throw on. Mendoza sprints out. Sets up. Delivers. And Mendoza pulls it out under pressure, gets it off and finds it. Mendoza steps up, down the field. Cut! Mendoza, fade, Surratt, corner! 24, Mendoza, Charlie B!
See what Signetti calls on 3rd and 2. They get Mendoza on the move, and he flips over to the 2nd and 9. The Tide show pressure, but don't bring it. And a downfield shot, and caught in pressure. Here it comes. Mendoza has time. Blows end zone. Caught. Mendoza trying to buy time, kind of weaving, swerving, and somehow is back in the game now. He's in the pattern, and it's a check down to him. Makes the catch in black. Mounts to work with. So they're looking to throw, and Mendoza flips it in. Mendoza on the move is being chased, but he's going to get away from Big Tim Keenan, get around the corner. 3rd and 1, looking to throw. Launching to the end zone, Surratt's out there. Against Oklahoma. They bring pressure here. Mendoza again gets it out. One more completion against the blitz, and that's Nowakowski, the tight end, rambling. Stuff seems corny these days, but it's very real, and it is a huge part of their success. As Mendoza on the run just continues to sling.
Back, he'll split time with Kalon Black. Plenty of time. Mendoza, another back shoulder throw. Dramatic as the moves were in Eugene on 3rd down and 4. He's on target. Into the offensive line. Mendoza ends up, and he wasn't lying. Here's that running ability we talked about earlier. First down. Mendoza, another back. Got him to James Madison in the portal where he excelled. Now he's a Hoosier. Deep throw, Charlie. Mendoza quick pass. Amazing. Mendoza far side. Not the sense his first love is football. Mendoza pulls it down and scrambles. Spinning. Receivers on 3rd down and 5 for Mendoza. To the end zone. Wide open. Mendoza fires back line.
What the Hoosiers do to adjust. Quick throw across the middle. Catch made. And running after it is Cooper. Cooper. There's a pitch to the edge. That's Surratt. 2nd and 7. Pocket closing in, but Mendoza stands and delivers. It's another. How locked in on how accurate he's been. Surratt, again, easy. That was a disaster for the Canes. Frederic was a freshman All-American, though. Catch made, and still kind of pinballing around. There is no Black, who now hits 1,000 yards with that run at the hot hand. Again, huge cushion, and Becker makes the catch. And there it is to the edge. Cooper has some blockers. Omar Cooper with his quick burst. Deep. Mendoza, ball in his hands. Sideline pitch. Back 8. He's going to take off and run. Mendoza weaves his way first and goal. Diving. Now goes back. Mendoza rolls that way. Pitches it short. Nice play design. Cooper clock. Mendoza pitches downfield. Becker.